So Jared Redden's earned his chance?
Yeah, well, we want to have a look at 2 rucks. Obviously, we think they'll probably play 3. They did last week. They've said they're going to, but we want to have a look at what 2 ruckman does for us rather than just Brent or just Jared with a forward helping them out. So we'll see what kind of impact that has on us at our stoppage stuff, but then what it does with our forward line setup.
So you want a proper ruck rather than Stewart?
Yeah, we just want to have a look at 2 rucks and see if we'll be able to sustain a bit more competitiveness around the stoppages. We don't know whether it'll work, but we're thinking it might help Renouf just maintain the rage a bit longer. And Jared's form for the first 3 weeks was pretty good until he got worn out a bit. So we'll see how it goes. We haven't done it for a while at all this year. We did it a couple of times last year, so we'll see what eventuates.
Is it a roll off the bench one, or do you think
no? I think they can both go forward. That's the difference. Can they go forward and be as good as what a Daniel Stewart's been for us, or a Westie? They're probably not as mobile as them, but they can certainly take a mark, and they've shown that at AFL level. Brent has, and Jared's certainly shown that at SANFL level. But they'll rotate through the bench, forward, and the ruck, obviously.
Your players spoke about for a long time that they needed a win to get momentum. They've now got 2. Where's their confidence stocks, and what do they make of it now?
They're looking forward to playing one of the best teams in the comp. Feeling good about themselves. We've been able to not make too many changes again for the 2nd week in a row, and looking to see if we can get a big scalp. That's the challenge they've set themselves. I've set them. Obviously, Carlton are prepared to come over here and believe in their record over here, but it gives us a challenge of playing a really good team like we did the first month, and but this time try and get over the line instead of just falling short.
Have you turned the corner?
Saturday night will tell. I think we've been better last week. Now, it wasn't against one of the top 4 teams, but it was against a team that has been competitive against good teams. So we're still under no illusions. We've still got a lot of work to do with how we need to play. We had a good quarter against North Melbourne, but weren't great for 3 quarters. And probably 10 minutes of the first quarter and 10 minutes of the last week we weren't great. But after that, we played some good footy. So we're under no illusions that we're playing an opposition to step up again. But that's a great challenge for our group, and they are feeling good about their footy.
Is it likely Kane will get another stopping role this week?
Yeah, well, he'll probably be set for Judd, I would have thought. Juddy's still dominating their clearances a fair way from their next best clearance player, but they are putting a lot of different guys through there now with the injuries that they've got. But yeah, we would look at something like that again.
Just back to your midfield. You've tinkered a bit with it in the early stages. Are you now more settled in the personnel? Look, we do put a few plays through there, but I think Broadbent's really taking a step up. We're continually developing Hamish and seeing how he develops, and he's still learning that craft and he's capering there. Obviously Dom's gone down back the last few weeks. Ben Jacobs played a lot more on the wing for us, so we've got certainly different players going through there, and they're developing. Andrew Moore's playing pretty well on the SANFL as an inside midfielder, and Johnny McCarthy and Brad Ebert have certainly given us something too. So it's a developing group, but they're still not where we want them to be, and they've still got a lot of work to do, and they understand that. But it's great to see the progress that they are making individually, and as a group over the last couple of weeks they've made some steps forward, and they really get to challenge themselves against a hardened unit this